Hello, we are live. My hair is a mess. Once again, we're doing my nails tonight. My hair is absolutely destroyed. I gotta do something with it. Anyways, we're doing the nails. The nails are being done tonight. I have already done the boring parts, so unlike last time, you don't have to sit through me trying to get it done. So that's that. It's been a rough week. Like, my son ended up getting sick this past week, and it resulted in me having to work a lot of overnights, which were understandably not fun to do. And I pushed through, and I complain more. Hi, Sue. I complain more about that guy starting at more money than I make now that I've been here for nearly 5 years. So I talked to my boss about it, and we'll see what comes of it. I've been reading a lot. I've been diamond painting too. Let's see. Hey Cheryl. I finished Hades and Persephone. I think last week. And then hey Tammy, and then I started on my custom that my friend Grace got me and Jenny of us, like cute little cartoon figures together. So I finished that. Finished that in 4 days. And then I began Cordon Babe from Diamond Art Club. So I've been diamond painting. I've been reading too. I've been reading like crazy. I've read 4 books this month. Are they all in my general vicinity? They are not. I read the 3rd and final book in a series. And then I read 2 Mafia romance books, which, side note, y'all. Hey, Linda. And then I read what can only be described as probably one of the worst books I've ever read ever. And that was this one right here. This one is not it, sis. I decided I was going to read only romance this month because it's February, the month of love. So I have only been reading romance, which has been an experience. Not really negative so much as just like I like what I like. You know, I think most people would agree that that is a thing that happens. Like when you read enough of something, you begin to tell what things you will enjoy and what things you won't. And this book, hey Beth, this book had everything I didn't like. And it had a few elements that I did like, but ultimately the negatives outweighed the positives. It felt very so the story is that he is a professional baseball player, and she is a single mom who is going to school to be a nurse. She's working clinical hours, and she's also a bartender at a club at night. So she's doing her thing, and you know, he's a professional ball player who was recently injured, and so he comes into the clinic where she's working, but she's not working at the time. Her son is having an asthma attack, and it was just like, I don't know, it just wasn't good. Like, I can't describe why it wasn't good other than like there was some elements that were actually super gross to me. Like both of her bosses at both the club and the clinic were like sexually harassing her. So that was kind of like a thing that I don't like to read about in my books. Like, I understand that those things happen. But this is kind of like, it's sort of like, it's in the romance genre. And I didn't feel like any part of this book was romantic at all. Like, both the characters are assholes. Hey, Pommy Angel Crafts. Just saw your live title. Yeah. I'm just not feeling great. Like, it's been a lot of, I read 8 books a month. I read 8 books a month. I also listen to audiobooks while I dive paint for hours at a time. It relaxes me and brings me joy. I hope that it does the same for you. It does. I have been enjoying reading a little bit every single night before I go to bed. Hey, Brenda, how are you doing? I've been enjoying reading a little bit every night before I go to bed. Unfortunately, I had the misfortune of reading this entire book in one day. I left work early because of an incident that happened at my son's school yesterday. Look, my son was sick, and I kept him out for a long amount of time out of school, out of caution to, you know, make sure that the other kids weren't getting sick, and et cetera, et cetera. And it's just like, I ended up, like I said, I ended up having to work overnights. I've been kind of dealing with some personal issues, so I'm just not feeling like mentally the best. But like I said, we're going to push through because I need to do my nails. And if I wasn't doing my nails with you on live, then I would be watching a court case. By the way, is anybody watching the Murdaugh murder trial? Let me know in the comments. Are you watching this absolute Tom motherfucking foolery? Are you? Let me know. Absolutely insane what's going on. Like, the more that comes out, the more I'm like, but did he do it? You know? So, I don't know. Right now, I'm just trying to get my nails to be even. I'm filing the sides. You are? Dude, it's crazy, right, Tammy? It's absolutely insane. Absolutely off the wall insane. Like, literally crazy. It's the more stuff that comes out, I actually pause to watch your live. Oh, thanks. I'm all caught up for the day. I started watching a previous case. So that's kind of what I've been doing. I've been listening to court cases while I diamond paint, and then coming home and laying in bed after work and reading for hours. And it's been wonderful. Where is everyone watching it? I am watching it on Emily D. Baker's channel because I enjoy her commentary during the court case. She can be, hey Starfish Surprise. She can be a little distracting at times because she does talk through it, which doesn't really bother me so much because most of the time her reactions are very similar to my reaction. Like when something happens, we're both like, bitch. Like, so it's not really, hey, I'm behind for today, so listening to more of the cell phone data info. Ooh, girl, look, it's not, the cell phone data is not it. Let me see. Thank you. I'm so sorry, sending you love and light. If you go on YouTube and you just type in Emily D. Baker or even Law and Crime Network, they're also hosting it. Well, they're hosting it, and Emily D. Baker is providing commentary, and I find that I prefer to listen to her commentary. If she does get distracting, I will change it, but that doesn't happen too often. Most of the time, she's like because I'm the type of person like. So there's people that will go, thank you, Steph. Sometimes I'm like, shut up. Yeah, I get it. I definitely get it. She definitely has a habit of being so much. But also, I'm the type of person who, like, if I'm watching something and I didn't understand it, I'll be like, what the hell did she just say? So I feel like it's okay for me because sometimes, like, we're having the same reaction. Thank you, Karen. Yeah, I'm just not feeling it. Like, I'm not feeling it tonight, so I'm not sure how long I'm going to be live. Just, like, a lot of personal issues that are going on, aside from the fact that, like, my work still try to pay that guy more money, and I'm still pressed about it. But we could talk about some mafia romance. You guys, it's sick. Like, this guy in the first book, so, and this, I don't consider this a spoiler. Hey, can you bring me the burgundy-ish book on top of the place where you got my other book, please? I'm sorry, bummed, but I'm here. I'm glad that you're here. What? The book. Who? The book that was, it's a burgundy book that was underneath the book that you brought me earlier. Okay. Did you look into that? I did. I don't know what the conversion rate would be, but I kind of want to get the book. It's crazy. Like, I have been on, and like, usually I'm the type of person who likes to read thriller after thriller after thriller. Thank you so much. Be careful where you go. And also, can you grab those stack of books right there, please? Thank you. I love you.
Hola.
Rose? What? Hey, Rose. Girl.
Oh, that.
No, just the pink one and the one that would match this one. The pink one, it's the second one. Oh shit, my phone's dying.
So it's a pull piece. Okay.
Just the two on the second to the, yeah. Okay, now go. I'm live. Let's see. I kind of don't want, yeah, it is a 75-cent difference, or 75-cent conversion rate. But I don't know if I have to pay $36. Who's Angel? Angie? I don't know. Hi, Angel. Brenda. Am I just missing something? I just don't want to leave anybody out while I'm saying hi to people, you know? Oh, Pommy Angel Crafts. Okay, I got it. Okay. Oh, I just wanted to know the conversion rate. I know the conversion rate, but I'm just not good at, like, I understand that it's 75% of the total of what it is, but my brain was not working this morning, Steph. So I wasn't fully able to, like, have a look across the tops. Yes, girl. Okay, so the first book I read this month was Becca and Dom. This book, y'all, the very first page, they did it on the first page. And then he literally killed somebody in the next scene. So it's like, wow, that was crazy. I kind of liked it. So I got the second one. And like I said, I finished the third book in a series I had already started, which was romance. And then I read this terrible, awful, horrible book that was romance. So this is my stack so far this month, 4 books. And I intend to read this one next. So let you go try and buy it. Go buy it. Go tell me how much it is so I can decide for myself. I think it's because the thing is they have different tiers. They have different tiers. I love that you whispered that. Well, my son's awake. So they had different tiers for that thing. How do you find the time? So what I've been doing is I've been exclusively diamond painting at work, except for when I brought home the custom of me, Jenny, and Grace. I did bring that home, and I did because I wanted to finish it by Valentine's Day. So I brought that home because, like I said, my son was sick. My hair is absolutely atrocious. I need to do something with it. I literally got out of the shower, and this is what it looks like. So I have been exclusively diamond painting at work, like I said, with the exception I can't read 2 sentences in a month, let alone 4 giant books. They're not that big, girl. This one was $275. Becca and Dom was $228. Vince and Elle, which was another mafia romance, which I'm absolutely living for, by the way, was $233. Tools of Engagement was $356. So I read, somebody do the math on that. I read this one in one day. So I read 275 pages in one day, but that was the day that I did leave early. I have been missing so much work. Let's see. Audible. Yeah, that's optional. I don't care, paperback versus hardback typically. However, if it is in a series, my brain will not allow me to handle the fact that one is paperback or hardcover when the rest are different. That I cannot freaking handle. The only time I get to even close to a book is, okay, I'm good for audiobooks. Like, I'm absolutely not against audiobooks in any sense. I just prefer, I'm very old fashioned in the sense that I prefer to read the books. But look, I have been taking care of myself mentally because I've just not been feeling great lately. So I have been prioritizing what makes me happy. So like I said, I've been diamond painting at work basically. And I come home and I just lay in bed and I read. And because I left early yesterday, I had a longer time to read. So I prefer books too. Yes. I need everything the same, either all hard or all soft. Exactly. Preferably hard, you know. I can't wink all the way. There we go. But yeah, I've been reading a lot of romances. And so, funny story about this. I read the first book in the series, which is called Well Met. And I read it when it first came out in, whenever this came out, it was a year before. So I read that one in 2019. So this one came out 2020. The next one, 2021, and the following one, 2022. However, I didn't realize that there was a fourth book to the book. I did just buy the first book in the Game of Thrones series. That is one that I got heavily lost in. I read the first book, and I think I started the second book, and I was like, I can't, I gotta put it down. I gotta put it down. But yeah, so I had started the first book and finished the first book, and then my mom asked me what I wanted for my birthday, when it was my birthday, and I told her I wanted, and then I pointed out what I thought was the second book in this series, and I had asked for this, and then she added on this, and I also asked her for this nail polish, which we're going to try tonight, is a gel cat eye polish, so we're going to have some fun with that. I used it last week or the week before on my nails, but because I'm doing a black base, it will shine much brighter through. And I have got my magnet for the cat eye right here. So that'll be fun. What was I saying? Oh, so I had asked my mom for what I thought was the second book in this series. Turns out it was the third book. And then I had gotten a gift card for my birthday. And I bought what I thought was the third book, but was actually the fourth book. And so I had to buy the second book for myself. So I did that. And so now I have book 2. I already read book 1. So now I have 2, 3, and 4 to read. And then I think I'm going to treat myself to another one of these nasty little mafia romance books, because I am absolutely enthralled. These books read romance in general reads super quick. I find that I am more likely to take more time with like a fantasy novel than I am with a contemporary novel, whether it is romance or thriller or what have you. I find that I definitely read contemporary books quicker, and then especially if they're romance, I can literally, like y'all know, I can bang out a romance in a day. But those romance novels, the mafia ones, read super quick. And the thing is that I'm a sucker for a short chapter. If I get a short chapter, then I can really like what feels like I'm reading for, you know, an hour in some books, and I only get through like a chapter or two. I can like read like 10 chapters. Lots more description in fantasy books. Your brain has more to process. Exactly. And I feel like fantasy books are the equivalent of square diamond paintings. Tell me I'm wrong. You can't. I just feel like there are certain things that take more time. I'm moving my my light in front of me so I can start on my nails. So they are primed, prepped, ready, extensions applied. And I'm going to do the foundation gel, and I'm going to wipe them down real quick first. Okay. Checking, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3. My mom just called like she did last time I was live. And so I just told her that I would call her back because I'm live. So make sure you guys can still hear me and see me and all that. $65 for signed paperback with all the physical and digital rewards, and I'm reading smut, including paperback or including shipping. That's a lot of money though. I don't feel like $65. I mean, I haven't even read this book. You know, I burn the shit out of myself. Yep, here and see me. Okay. I burn the shit out of myself because I did not do a good job filing my nails. So, shitballs. I prefer square diamond painting. I prefer to mix it up, and that's really what I tend to do with everything. I prefer to get a little bit of everything. Okay. So hold on. I just did an alcohol wipe on that nail that I screwed up with my, it just burns, that's all. Ouchie. Shipping is like $30-$35. Okay, well, that makes sense. That checks out. All right, well, I just don't, like, I don't have it right now to spend $65 on that, so I'm not going to. If it's still around in a few weeks, I will, because I would absolutely love, you know what? We can work something out. Work what out? I just feel like that would be an excellent book series for me to get into, because we all know I love me some Medusa. So I guess the premise of the book is it's smut, but it's Greek mythology. So it's got Medusa and stuff. So it's Medusa and smut. So your girl is ready. I would like to get it, but we'll see what happens in a couple days. I need to prioritize getting my shit together first. You know what? It includes a digital copy. I can keep the digital and mail you the book. No, don't do that. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I will get my life together one day. What am I doing? I was watching a replay where you were calling. Yes. Hold on. I have a text message. Yes. Live now. LOL. So, back to the Murdaugh trial for a minute, because that's just crazy. Just a minute. We'll segue back to my Greek mythology smut. But Steph influenced me on, I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, Steph, will do. That's fine. I'm fine with that. I am fine with that. Okay, so I just did this on my nails. It's just a clear foundation base. The Murdaugh trials is crazy. So I want to know what you are thinking in the comments down below. If you are following it, do you think that the prosecution, one, do you think the prosecution has done a good job? Two, do you think that there has been enough evidence presented to have a guilty verdict? 3, how are you feeling as far as guilty versus not guilty? And 4, who is your favorite and who is your least favorite lawyer right now? Because I am so over Dick Harpootlian. I am so over him right now. I'm just texting someone back. I got a message from a friend asking if I'm still watching the Murdaugh trial. You know I am. You know I am. So, yeah. So, what are your thoughts? Let me know. What are your thoughts? So far, I think the prosecution has done pretty much a terrible job. Up until they rested their case, like, you have to, so when you watch that trial and, you know, you have access to digging further into the information, and you can, you know, watch listen to podcasts, and you can watch the HBO series. You have more evidence, right? Jenny, no. What happened to Jenny? What the hell's going on? Oops, accidentally accidentally hit the refresh button. But yeah, so for me, the prosecution the prosecutors did not really give a detailed timeline to me. I don't know. I'm not pleased with what they've done so far. And I guess that my opinion doesn't really mean anything because I'm not on the jury and I'm not a part of it. What's going on with Jenny? Why are we mad at Jenny? But yeah. So I just feel like the prosecutors haven't proven beyond a reasonable doubt. But at the same time, so far the defense has just been red herring, and just like bullshit to confuse you. So I'm not really super impressed, to be honest. So, okay, now we get to the fun stuff. So I have done the foundation layer. I'm not going to do anything. Usually I do 2 coats and I try to make my ends thicker, but because I am doing exclusively gel polish today, none of it will be regular polish. I don't have to worry about that because gel is thicker anyway. So, yes, so I'm going to do a quick layer of black on all of my nails, and then we get to the fun stuff. We're going to see how the cat eye polish works when you're actually having the magnet. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, so as far as extra stuff like bougie extras, gel's better. Yes, gel is better. Typically on my own nails though, I don't mind to mix gel and regular polish so long as the regular polish is completely dry before I do anything with gel. Gel is definitely better. It is thicker, but on press-ons, I don't use regular polish. On press-ons, I only use gel. But like I said, I don't mind to mix it up for my own personal nails. So we'll see. I'm thinking I'll probably have to do 2 coats. This is not going. I used to paint my nails with acrylic paint. Hey, you know what? Put a glossy top coat on that and you have like some legit nails. And plus it's easier to like clean up if you do it that way too. So I do not blame you whatsoever. Quick, easy nail art, easy to clean up. And if you put a layer of glossy top coat on, you are literally set. So I'm just going to clean up my edges as I go. Okay, don't shut up, just hush. So yeah, so that's what's been going on. Like, obviously, I don't know. I'm trying to like put the bad stuff out of my head because I am a brand new bitch this year. And by brand new bitch, I mean the exact same bitch that I was before. But I am trying my very best not to let my mental like slog and my sad or anxiety and shit, you know, try not to let that get to me. No, you already paid it forward, so let me pay it forward back. Wait, is that a double negative? It is. So I feel like that cancels it out, Jenny. Actually, I feel like you made it worse. Feel like you made it worse. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to do only this hand live because I have a tendency to absolutely completely mess up my other hand because I am right-handed. So in an attempt to keep it clean, you're amazing with new amazing friends like me. Yes, exactly. We are positive only here. At least we're trying to be. I'm just trying to not let, like, because the thing is that, like, when you're having issues like that, it can take a physical toll on you, which I do feel like that's why I've been reading so much, because I've been, you know, so tired, so I want to spend more time in my bed, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be in bed. The problem is that my whole house needs to be cleaned. So bad. Do you know what the trick for the little finger? I do, but I'm not very good at balance anyway, and I don't have a table in front of me. So I'm just like freehanding on my bed, literally on my bed, because so we've got one layer of black down. They are fully coated, and I will take we'll find a brush somewhere. Come here, brush, brushy. Come here, brushy. There we go. I have them fully covered, and I'm gonna do a little quick, tiny little wipe down of my edges so that I don't get, I don't cure the gel on my fingers, on my actual skin, I should say. So I'm just gonna do what I can to take it off, because you don't want to cure gel onto your skin. That's a no-no. And if I mess up them a little bit, I'm going to do a second coat anyway. So we'll see how long the first hand takes me, and that will kind of determine how much of the second hand I will be doing. Because like I said, I need to go. I've been doing my nails in my bed, but like my personal, like my fingernails have been doing in my bed. For press-ons, I actually like have a spot that I have for that. So either that or my kitchen table. Okay. Oop, oh, oop. Mess those guys up. All right. Cure that for 60 seconds and let's chat. So I am going to try this cat eye polish, and the effect is like the particles are supposed to be able to be pushed around with the magnet. I have experience with polish that is magnetic, so it's not like it's like brand new to me. But this particular type, I didn't have the correct magnet last time I used it, which was last week. So I didn't have the correct, I didn't have the correct magnet, and that actually does make a difference, because the magnet that came with the polish is incredibly strong. So I want to make sure to use that this time, because otherwise it's probably not going to work as goodly. So we are waiting for the final cure on that, and we're good to go. So I'm just going to do one more layer of black to make sure that it is completely opaque and cannot be seen through. And then we will play with that polish that my mommy got me for my birthday. So what did you guys do for Valentine's Day? I made my husband and my son a cake for Valentine's Day. That was in the shape of a heart, but if you flip it upside down, it definitely looks like a sack of balls. So didn't mean for it to be interpreted that way, but the second that I flipped it, I was like, oh, okay. And I was running low on literally everything, and I do my shopping on Wednesday because that's when my husband gets paid. So I do my shopping on Wednesday. So and Valentine's Day was on Tuesday, so I didn't have all of the ingredients to make the cake. So I ended up doing a soda cake. Have you guys ever done a soda cake? Mommy, yes, exactly. I don't know what I said. Oh, my mom. But not like that, Bev. Shut up. So have you guys ever done a soda cake? A soda cake is apparently, I've been doing it for some time, and I just, suddenly it left my brain the moment that I needed it. So, or, fell back into my brain the moment that I needed it, rather. So all it is like, it's a box cake of soda. A box cake and soda. So you replace all the ingredients that you mix into the box cake, and you just pour a can of soda into it. So the only soda I had at my house was ginger ale. So we had orange and ginger ale cake, and it was actually really good. And I find that it's actually really moist. Don't tell Laura I said that word, okay? Nobody tell Laura from Anxiety Art Adventure that I said the word moist, because I don't want to upset anybody. but the soda in the cake replacing the ingredients, like I fool around with box cakes all the time because I am so incredibly lazy that I don't always want to make like anything from scratch all the time. So I've been fooling around with the making sure that the cake is moist and tastes like it's homemade. You should try that, Rose. You should. There's like, especially like if you Google soda cake, like they have 7-Up cake and like you could do lemon lime. A lot of people do, like if you have a strawberry cake, you can do like a Dr. Pepper or a Coke in it, and then you have like strawberry Coke or whatever cake. So yeah, it's actually like it's a thing that people do, and I knew that, but then I forgot it, but then I remembered at the right time. So we just did ginger ale. And it's an incredibly moist cake, I have to say, like probably even more moist. Okay, black nails are done. Now we get to do the fun part. So I'm just going to seal this black polish up, and we're going to get ready with our magnet. Super strong, super powerful magnet here, guys. Be careful. I'm telling you guys to be careful as if you're here in the room with me, but you're not. So, okay, here we go. We'll see what happens. Okay, so I am going to put a layer of the fun polish down, and we'll see what it ends up doing and how it ends up reacting to the magnet that is correct for it and not the magnet that I used last time I did my nails, because there is a correct magnet for it. Otherwise, they wouldn't have sent that magnet, you know? Does that make sense? So it's beautiful. It's like silver and holographic, y'all. This is some cute shit. Okay. It got really thick though. I could do it with ginger beer. You could. How much liquid do you use? The whole 12-ounce can. So in the US, it's a 12-ounce can. Like the whole soda can. So, which I don't know what ounces are for you, but okay. So here we go. Okay. Oh, wrong way. There it is. And now I'm going to like manipulate it with the magnet and see if I can. Doing like a frosted tip. Oh, this is a pushing it away magnet. Oh. I don't know that I like this. It looks like it all went away. I actually hate this very much. It's gone. What the hell? I cannot put up with my dad anymore. I'm sorry. Oh. I don't know how to get it back. Okay. It looks like if I just... How the hell do I get it back? Oh my god, how do I get it back? I pushed all of it away. It is so tragic. Okay, I'm just going to do another layer, which is probably the wrong thing to do in this situation, but we're going to see what happens. And I'm just going to kind of push, hey, Caden, I'm going to kind of push it up so it has like the effect of like a frosted tip. I don't know. It's kind of difficult to like... Okay, I'm going to cure that because I like it. I kind of made it into the shape of a French tip. So I'm going to cure that real quick, and then I'll show you what I did. I basically just pushed it in the shape of a French tip, so we'll see. We'll see. I don't know how many, coats that I'm going to do. Probably just one, because that took so long, and that was just one nail, and I still have to paint these nails black, so I don't know. And I keep turning my machine on and off. Oh my gosh. Well, it's not a perfect French tip, but it's kind, I mean, it is what it is. Like, Can it work, please? Gosh. Okay. I'm just going to leave it, and I'm just going to work on the rest of my nails, and I'm just going to try and push the, push it like I did with the other one. Or maybe I'll do like different designs on each finger. What do you guys think? What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? Ooh, you know what? Maybe I do kind of like what I did with the first one. I don't know. Sorry, I'm trying to focus on getting this right, and it's not going well. I'm just going to speed run through this hand and see how good or bad it turns out, and then we'll determine whether or not I should throw everything out and start over. And by throw everything out and start over, I mean just paint black on top of it, because I'm not going to be taking these off. It's interesting because it's supposed to be moved by the magnet, but I feel like I'm able to manipulate the pigments that are magnetic with the brush, and I'm wondering if I'm supposed to be able to do that. So, I don't know. This is interesting. I have only ever worked with magnetic polish that is all solid color. Well, solid color in the sense that like it is like a color and then the pigments will shift within the color, which is basically what this is, but this is kind of holographic. So I'm a little confused, but okay, so I'm just gonna attempt to push the pigments up and away once again in the shape of like a French tip-esque frosted tip kind of deal. Okay. It's interesting because it wants to immediately, almost immediately, it wants to move right back to where it started from, which is interesting because, I don't know, just it's interesting to me. Maybe I'm using the wrong side of the magnet because I know that there are, you know, a positive side and a negative side to the magnet. But I find it interesting that when I push the pigments, you know, or make the pigments go what in the direction that I'm thinking up is, they kind of like come back, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of difficult. I don't know. I, like I said, have experience with the magnetic polish, but not like this. Not the cat eye polish. Okay, I kind of like it. Thoughts? Okay, well, let me cure it. Let me cure it, and then I'll ask you for the thoughts. What color am I doing my nails? I've done them all black, and then I've used this holographic gel additive that when I spread it out, I'm able to use this magnet to push the magnetic pigments in it, and it shifts the pigments, and so I'm able to kind of like create designs and stuff. But the magnet that they gave me, I feel that I need to like determine what is the top and what is the bottom, because okay, so I feel like the whole thing is just one it's either positive or negative. It's just attracted to metal, like completely just attracted to metal. So I don't feel like I have an accurate description of if it is top you know, the top or the bottom, but this is what we've got. They're like, ooh, that's difficult to see. They're like frosted tips. I can't explain it. But what I am going to do is I am just going to really quickly file that little nub down that did not go well. And I'm going to really quickly make sure that my tips are covered with the pretty polish. And then I'm going to cure it and not mess with it with a magnet. So that is what I'm doing now. And then I will just send it under the light again to finish curing, or re-cure, I guess. And I guess that's kind of pointless, isn't it, if I'm just going to file the tops of the tips down anyway. Kind of pointless. Maybe I won't file the tips down for this particular one. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know what I was going to do. Okay. Have fun. Bye, Rose. Thanks for stopping in. I don't know what I was playing at with this polish. They make it look so easy to use online. That's all I have to say about that. They just make it look so easy on the internet. Which is not fair, because then a layperson like, oh shit, I messed it up. And then a layperson like me gets a hold of it and she thinks that she can do it. So I call bullshit, because I'm actually not. Well, I mean, I'm able to move it. It's just a magnet. So it's like I'm not able to do it. It's just that they make them, like, moving the pigments look so easy online. You know what I mean? I don't know. It is what it is. I'll share a picture on Instagram later once I finish both of my nails. I want to read for a little bit too after I finish. I have 2 more coats of black to do on this, and then I've got obviously the pretty color, a layperson stuff. You are causing me to blush a little. That was interesting. Anyways, yes, I'm just going to do a top coat on that, and then I'll start on the black polish and see how far I get before I have to end the live. Okay, I kind of like it. I'm trying to catch the light, but also not block. Okay. I think we might have did something there. Okay, so top coat. I need the top coat, and I'm just going to seal these guys up real quick. I mean, you're both. I am. I am. I'm going to seal these guys up really quickly. And then I will start on the other hand. And this one, because I didn't have to wait for regular polish to dry, which does take forever, it did go by much quicker. So who knew that gel polish was quicker? Of course I did, but you know. There's some pigments and some colorways and some things that you just can't get into gel, and because it is a thicker formula. So it is good to have both, but for the purposes of this one, I'm glad that it's going kind of quick, because I feel that I will be done quicker instead of yesterday, which it took me literally all of the live yesterday, and then still some in the morning, and still some after. I probably, because of how long it takes regular nail polish to dry, it probably took me like close to 4 or 5 hours. Whereas this, I prepped all of my extensions starting after 7 o'clock, and I will more than likely finish with all of my nails before 9:30. And I take extensive care to prep my extensions so that they are primed, prepped, etched on the inside. And so I'm going to get any of the new releases from Diamond Art Club tomorrow. No, I am not. I am not. I have decided that I'm not going to get any. I was heavily tempted with the Ines Guerrera and also the Dakota Dotweiler. And there was another one recently that I was like a little tempted with. ATPH. Oh, it's Steph. Just kidding. I was trying to read that as you spelled it the first time, and my brain didn't comprehend it. Okay, so we've got 26 seconds left on that. And the average that I leave my nails on for is about 2 weeks. If they're shorter, I can get away with a little bit longer. The longer that they are, the less time they stay on. But I get away with about 2 weeks with them on before that they start lifting. And then at that point, once they're lifting, they're really kind of no longer safe to continue wearing, because you don't want that water trapped underneath in between your extension and your nail. And this goes for like acrylic if you go to a salon and everything. Okay, that's it. That's one done. I like it. So boom, bam, done. Now I will start on the black on the other hand again. But first I'm going to do an alcohol wipe, because the polish without the top coat is sticky. So when I put the foundation base layer on, it did cause the nails to get sticky, which means that I picked up any debris that was hanging around. Hi Brenda, you said hi earlier, but maybe you thought you didn't know it was me. Right. Sorry, it takes me a minute, but I'd actually get there. Okay, so here we go. We are 50 minutes and 49 seconds into this live. So I've got about 10 more minutes left of live. So I'm hoping that I can at least get the black polish done, which, like I said, I will end up taking longer on, because I am right-handed and I'm painting my right hand right now, painting with my left. So we'll see. By the way, how are you feeling about these lives where I just do my nails? Because like I said, I've been leaving my diamond painting at work, and I've been like, I don't really have anything super crazy and exciting to do other than talk to you. So it's kind of like I get to use my time live to multitask a little bit, which is a preference for me, because unless I'm doing something where I cannot multitask, like reading, I do like to multitask. Ooh, girl, that extension is not straight. What are you doing, girl? I'm going to cure it and then I'll fix it. The top wasn't straight. Anyways, are you guys liking the lives with me doing my nails? Because I'm enjoying being able to do my nails and use this time to be live. I like to multitask. The only time I don't like to multitask is when I'm reading, for obvious reasons. So last week I used what you guys thought and incorporated the colors that you picked into the design that I already had in my head. And I would like to do that again. Maybe next week. I know I want to do something for St. Patrick's Day. But whether my nails will be 2 weeks. Somebody do the math. 2 weeks from today is what? March 3rd. So, and March 17th is St. Patrick's Day. So, on March 3rd, I will redo my nails green. And then on March 17th, I will take the green ones off, and we can do something else. I don't mind either way. I'm also multitasking. Get the Mystery Christopher Level. I think that's how you spell it, but because the pictures are so cool. Oh, that's awesome. I don't think I've seen that one. I know that there's a group for the Diamond Art Club Mysteries, like so that you can post your progress updates and not flag, you know, and get in trouble in the Diamond Art Club group. Is that the one? Well, now I don't want to say anything because I don't want to, if somebody has it and they don't know what the picture is and they don't want to know what the picture is it the only one that they've done by Christopher Level? That's, I guess, what I need to know. Because if it is the only one they've done by Christopher Level, I do know which one it is. Make you happy. Oh, I'm so happy. This is my first live with you, so I will enjoy however you do your lives. I just like getting to know you. Oh, thanks, Brenda. It has been a long time since I've been consistent with content because I just have so much going on and I always overcommit and I'm always trying to do too much all the time. Just never can chill. And I wasn't even going to go live today, but I needed this time to be live. So, all right, I'm going to cure that and then fix the crap that I messed up. It's the horror one. Oh, I know. Okay, I know which one that is. So I've seen both of them, so I know which both of them are. I think they turned out okay. I mean, is it my favorite design I've ever done? No, but that's because it doesn't have any extra bling. And I do have bling right there, and I could add extra bling. But I won't. I won't. Right, that took me 5 minutes to paint one hand, and I still have to do it again. How's it going? It's going great. But yeah, there's no extra bling on it, which kind of makes me a little sad. I don't know. Is that irrational? I don't know. They kind of look like frosted tippies. You will after the live. What do you mean I will after the live? Finish them? Yeah, I will finish them. Okay, now I have to... I don't know that I want to add more bling to them, though, because I feel like if I add too much bling, it will take away from the frost. I had thought about doing... I like a little line cuticle line. So I had thought maybe I would do a line of gems in one of my cuticles on each hand, probably the accent finger. But then that's, oh, I said I was going to fix that, didn't I? And I didn't. But then that's like, then I go back to like, am I taking away from it to do that? You know, I'll have to show you. You guys know what I'm talking about, like a line of gems in the cuticle area, outlining the cuticle, I should say. That would be what my natural sort of place would be to put the gems in this, because I wouldn't want to do too much on to take away from the frost, you know? I don't know. And I wonder if maybe black wasn't the right color to put it on top of. I felt like if I did black, it would, like, it stands to reason that I was thinking the line cuticle myself. Okay, so should I do that then? I could see that, a little line cuticle moment. I do love a line cuticle moment. What was I saying? I did not do a good job of shaping on this hand, but I feel like I never do. Meanwhile, instead of just having my hand down like this, I've got my hand raised to the sky. Like, girl, what the hell are you doing? Don't even know. I have to go. Good night. Have a great night. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I'm going to do a little bit of reshaping when this comes out of the cuticle. I mean, when this comes out of the thing. I might add a cuticle line in the line of gems in the cuticle area. Maybe. We'll see. I do love a good cuticle line, so we'll see. I've got 30 seconds left, and then I'm going to shape these bad boys, and I'm going to put the frost down again. So probably once I finish shaping them, I will have to end the live so that I can not go overtime, or probably when it comes out. Okay, this is a finished product without the cuticle gemmies. I am going to end the live in 1 minute and math, 1 minute and 40 seconds. So when this comes out, all right, I have just enough time to shape them. No, let me wipe them down really quickly. The ones that I'm going to refile. Yeah. Okay. Got to reshape these two. These two need a little fixing, which means I'm probably going to need more black polish on them, which isn't really that big of a deal. They may not need it if I'm able to, like, good. Okay, no extra polish needed on that one, and this one's just a quick little file across the top because I filed it on an angle for some reason. Okay. Okay, that worked out perfectly. No additional polish required. Good, 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 good. Okay, so now back to this one. But I'm going to go. So here's the finished product. Thanks for spending time. Thanks for, wrong way. Thanks for spending time with me while I did my nails. I had fun. I hope that you had fun. I hope that you enjoyed it. And I will see you back next week for, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do next week, but in 2 weeks, we're going to paint my nails green for St. Patrick's Day. So hopefully you'll join me and give some input because I got tons of green nail polish and I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. Thank you so much for being a part of this live. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you like me and would like to see more from me, please hit subscribe. I'd be so happy to have you. All right, I'm going to finish this shit and I'm going to clean up and I'm going to read my book and I'm going to go to bed. Thank you so much. Bye.